Hello, hello, and welcome to the first episode with cameras of Boosted Podcast. You may not know, yes, hello.
We do
Happy New Year. You may not know me. My name is Danielle. I am the Vice President of ASU Esports. My girl Michaela. I don't know which side you're on, but I'll try. And I work with mostly Overwatch and kind of just community stuff. I'm a content creator, and yeah, I'm typically behind the scenes editing, but here we are. So, yeah. So, how are you guys doing?
I'm honestly exhausted. Sorry, I know. Like the cameras will help us not talk over each other. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we tried.
But I just got done with actually sorority recruitment stuff. So it's great. My school does that in the spring semester as opposed to the fall. So it was great, and we just got some really good girls who are so sweet and share those Tri-Delta values. So we love that. Very wholesome, no hazing.
No.
We treat our new members so nice.
Wholesome and loving.
But yeah, it's a great process, but it's exhausting.
Yeah.
The administrative side, which I was like behind the scenes doing stuff, it was still pretty tiring. So I'm trying to catch up on sleep.
I saw the snap of you eating pizza, claiming it was clerical work.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just sit back when all the girls are getting to know all the new members or like the potential new members, and sort of sit in the back and just look at spreadsheets. And I took a nap at one point. It was great. So it's like but it's still like a long week. So
a lot of heels, a lot of blisters, a lot of glitter.
Yes,
a lot of glitter.
Sweatpants and like Uggs in the back. So
that's ideal, honestly.
I know the more I talk about it, the better it sounds. But I'm still tired. Thing.
Yeah.
I should be tired because my sleeping schedule's terrible, but I literally fell asleep at like 10 a.m. this morning and I woke up at like 2 p.m. So that's where I'm at in life. I consider this a midlife crisis, but I'm really honored to make it to the age of 40.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing anything crazy now that I'm back in Arizona. I'm with Gizmo. He ate half of my laptop charger yesterday, so I'm waiting for that to come out.
Yeah. He also currently destroyed your MacBook, remember?
Yeah. I told my teacher, it's kind of funny. I have a record trail with excuses for my teacher. On BlizzCon, I told my teacher that he kicked my laptop across the room, and that's why I couldn't submit my assignment on time. And then today, I was in traffic for 4 hours because there was a 3-car collision, and I had to explain that to my professor, who was not entirely sure of my genuineness. So I've been a train wreck, but I've been playing League recently, and I haven't encountered anyone toxic yet. So you win some, you lose some.
Wow. That is something rare. I mean, starting 2019 off strong, good positive vibes, be good people, be good human.
I still haven't made a resolution. Have you guys?
Oh, I have two. I really want to learn Korean, or like basic, like conversational Korean, like not full, just like hello, how are you? My name is Danielle, and esports, like that is probably the main other language besides English. It's hard. I don't speak any other languages than English, so that's kind of my resolution. So we're trying to, and be more organized, which I have been. I got a planner, and it is still updated, but we're only on the second week of school. So
Noelle, what about
we
you?
out here.
Yeah, definitely. So I was actually abroad last semester. I was in the British Isles, which was great. But the one thing about it was that because we were staying in hotels the whole time, we had to eat out every single meal.
Oof.
And I'm broke. So it was a lot of like McDonald's, and they have a surprising amount of Five Guys in.
Really?
I'm not expecting. Everywhere we went, Five Guys. So I put on a few LBs when I was abroad.
Yeah.
The goal is to, with my boyfriend, go to the gym and get back in shape. But that's like everyone's New Year's. So that's like New Year's resolution. So that's kind of lame.
You're gonna be that fit couple.
Yeah, it's not. We've been to Waffle House 3 times and have not been to the gym once. So it's been
perfect.
Amazing.
Great.
South and you've never had Waffle House, please help do yourself a favor at some point and go to a Waffle House because it is delicious. Don't look around, just walk in.
It's the community. It's the community.
Just it's the best. I'm obsessed with it. I want them to cater my wedding someday. It's a long story. Anyway, but other than getting in shape, like Dani said, I think I really need to get my life organized because I'm just a mess all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to play more games too.
Yeah, me too.
I really sunk into like Overwatch, and I've spent like 100 hours on Stardew Valley the past few months. Those are both great games, but I just, like, because I love narrative gaming, and that's my thing.
I do
like,
too.
So I'm trying to play like a lot of shorter narrative games that are just good. Like I played Oxenfree over break, and it was awesome. So it was really good.
I'm sinking my time into Breath of the Wild right now. It is.
Oh my god.
I downloaded Stardew Valley on my phone, and I don't know how to play it.
It's a step. It's a step.
Play it on your phone. Play it on your computer, or I mean, I don't know. Do you have a Switch?
No.
It's good on.
But I don't even know how to farm. I'm so confused. I just keep making new characters.
Just
I,
farm,
like,
lol.
But I don't get it. I just keep picking things in the forest, and then I fall asleep, and I pick more things in the forest. That's it.
Not
We
that
tried. I've never played, so.
Oh, it's so fun though. Stardew is like my medicine. Like when I'm stressed out, like I'm gonna go play Stardew.
I've heard that a lot from people.
It's so good. It's just like so relaxing, and the music is great, and it's just a good time all
So
around.
is your new resolution, Michaela, to learn how to farm? Is that the...
Yeah. No, actually, I kind of like that. My resolution would be learn how to farm noobs in League. That's really what I'm aspiring to be, because once I get good enough at League, then I can be toxic to people. That's my resolution. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, can I add to mine?
Huh.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to get a job this year when I graduate. Okay,
That's fair.
Sorry. Moving on. That was an important one.
I do
Sorry,
too.
go ahead.
I graduate in May, and I truly
Don't leave
need to decide. I know. It's kind of scary that I'm gonna leave Arizona.
I know.
But I need to figure out my aspirations, because I have too many right now. So I'll let you guys know when I think about my resolution for 2019. I'll start working on that.
That's fair.
15
Gizmo's really
days
getting
in.
at that pillow.
Yeah,
Gizmo's really...
Oh, you
He was
guys, no one's ever seen Gizmo. Oh, he's hidden.
Oh!
Gizmo! Ta-da!
These
He's looking at me like, Mom.
What?
What are you doing?
He's like,
He was going at that pillow.
look at his tilt of his head, though. He's like, Mom, I don't get what you're saying to me.
Why'd you take my pillows?
I'm sorry,
Aw.
dude.
He's so good.
He's so good. We went to In-N-Out yesterday, and he got 5 puppy patties, because he was a good boy. But now that we've talked about our resolutions, we can't forget about 2018. Was Stardew Valley your
Yes.
favorite game of 2018, Noelle?
I'm sorry, what?
Was Stardew Valley your favorite game of 2018? Did it come out in
Stardew
2018?
Valley did not come out in 2018. It was probably my favorite that I played during the year. But yeah, it did not come. I think it was 2016 actually, or 2017. I don't know,
Okay.
but it's the one I probably dropped the most hours into besides Overwatch. But like that was when I was abroad. First of all, it was the only game that my crappy little potato of a laptop could play because it
I feel that.
juice to play it all. But it was like the catharsis I needed in a time where it was like just so like it was a fun trip, but it was so crazy and stressful, and like we were in like a new city every other day, and it was
so
like
stressful.
I need routine and familiarity, and that's how
That's
I thrive.
fair.
I don't have that. It was just kind of hard. But that was like a thing for me to come back to as like okay, like this is something
Yeah.
I'm familiar with and something that'll be relaxing. So like I'd say for me it was my favorite game. Favorite game that came out this year was probably Spider-Man for the PS4.
Oh,
About
yes.
that.
Yeah, I don't have a PS4, so I haven't been able to play. It's been really sad. I just like watch YouTube.
Ha, peasant.
Wow, thanks, Michaela. So
Wow.
supportive.
I told you what my resolution was. It wasn't to be nicer.
Yeah. 2018, like I honestly gamed the least amount because I actually started getting into esports, which is like the paradox of esports. But I really enjoyed Beat Saber, the VR game that released. I'm not sure exactly when it released, but I've been following it for a little bit on Twitter, and they finally released, and I have a VR junkie place down like a couple miles from that place, and I loved it. It's such a great workout. You don't think that you're going to be working out too much, but I was sweating and tired, and just I love music, and I drummed when I was younger actually for a little bit, and fun fact, and it felt like that. It kind of just, it was to the beat, as I would say, Beat Saber. But I love what the future of VR is going to be in AR, because I think it's just going to be so amazing, and I'm excited for it.
How was it like when you were playing? Do you play the drums in Beat Saber?
Oh well, you're holding like 2 sticks, and you have to hit different sides.
Oh.
And like DDR, but like in 3 dimensions, kind of.
It's like
Okay.
DDR meets Guitar Hero meets drumming
Nice.
and dubstep.
It's cool. Look up some videos. It's really cool.
I'll just take you to the VR place. You have like
Yeah, we live like 5 minutes away from each other. Yeah,
Mhm.
I am terrible with coordination though, but if you teach me, I'm down. I'm
That's fine.
open-minded.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm sure you can like download songs too. So I'm sure if, like the World of Warcraft soundtrack is something, it's probably
We could do the Jaina, the Warbringer song, her sea chanty.
probably it's
Oh,
probably
that'd
on.
be so dope.
I saw one that was the pop stars, like the.
Oh, the
Yes, they
KD
have a KDA.
Oh my god, guys, when I
Yeah.
downloaded League like last week, once I went on my binge, that was the first skin I bought. Riot has already taken my money.
Yeah, it's I can actually do the chorus dance.
You
So-
can? Okay, I want to learn that, and then we can make a TikTok.
Yes. Mm,
No? You've already made
No,
one and it's cursed.
yeah.
But
yeah.
I'd say my most sunken into games, I didn't really branch out in 2018 when I think about it, but Battle for Azeroth pretty much would be my favorite because it's the most I've spent. I've spent the most time on, but it's kind of a cop-out, right? Like, Battle for Azeroth is an expansion to WoW. It's not really, like, a new game. The mechanics, everything's the same. Game engine's the same as, like, Final Fantasy XI. Like,
It's new content though. New content is really fun to
True.
explore in any form.
But I think maybe that's one thing. As this episode goes on, I'll figure out my 2019 resolution. Right now, it's to try new things.
Yeah, work it out, talk it out.
See?
I'm trying to be more social too because I never leave my apartment.
I don't either. I have been in my room for
You
the
really
past
don't.
72 hours, and my little and my grand little dragged me out to just go get coffee. And I didn't even
I
get
mean-
coffee. I got a milkshake.
I mean, at least you're eating. That's always important.
Milkshakes and In-N-Out. Yes.
No, it's the high quality stuff. High quality stuff only.
Oh yeah. But
And you mentioned TikToks, and
I
I know
did.
I loved that. But what was y'all's favorite meme or joke of 2018? Because I have a lot, but I'll let you guys go first.
Gosh, I think for me, I wasn't online as much as I used. Like
You're traveling.
because I was traveling so much. But we're talking about TikToks, and the one song from the TikToks that I'm obsessed with. First of all, Hit or Miss is iconic. We all- right?
Yeah.
But one of my personal favorites is the Wii Tennis song that is like in some.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, my boyfriend and I play it in the car, and the whole song, it's hilarious if you listen to the whole song.
It is.
Just like Google it. It's so funny. So yeah, that's
It's really catchy, and it's like people are like, it's a meme song, and I'm like, good. Yeah, if you peep my Twitter, you might find a cursed video of me.
doing the hit or miss song.
It's.
Can we get a live
Yeah.
showing? Some acoustics?
Oh no. I mean, I could maybe edit that in, but
also
we'll see.
this year I followed a Twitter account called Wholesome Memes, and it was honestly one of the best decisions.
It's such a hidden meme.
Wholesome meme. They're my favorite. Like the ones with dogs, or like the dog rates.
Dog rates.
Yes!
Twitter is like the best.
I
So,
think
yeah,
you would be a wholesome meme, Noelle. Like, if I could
Yeah.
embody you as a meme, you'd be on the wholesome side. Dani, I'd put into
I'm just, like-
r/me_IRL.
But I'm just Pika what? It's fine. Just,
I think my favorite meme-related thing, it wasn't even truly last year, but it kind of counts. It was PewDiePie's YouTube Rewind. That was full of the memes. I loved that.
it was so well done, and like it wasn't just thrown together. Also, your Ganymede's about to fall off your head.
I wasn't even paying attention to him anymore. He can...
Yeah.
Oh no!
It was so well done.
No.
Just R.I.P.
Wow.
He's ready for that. I mean, to
Hit
be
or
totally
miss.
frank, no, stop. No, but the YouTube Rewind this it missed. It didn't hit. It definitely missed.
It's the most disliked one, and I think isn't PewDiePie's? He had to get like 7.2 million to be in the top 40 all-time liked videos, but I think his is the only all-time liked video that's not a music video.
That's interesting.
I didn't know that. Did you guys hear about how an egg beat out Kylie Jenner for the liked photo?
Yes, and
I'm
then
so proud.
Kylie like took this meme where she like got the egg and she's like, take that little egg and threw it on the ground, but like that was already somebody else's meme. But do we truly expect Kylie to be original? She probably doesn't even know what memes are, to be totally honest.
Honestly not. She calls it a Mimi, probably. Sorry.
Honestly. Wait, so Dani, which TikTok's your favorite of this past year?
I really liked the like little paper ones that had the song lyrics on them and you like hit them to get them passed. Those like I've seen some pretty good ones like to Bohemian Rhapsody that actually are on beat, and that takes work. And I respect it personally, and I've spent way too many hours alone at night watching it on YouTube. So
Okay, as long as you said on YouTube, because I was gonna say I've never even downloaded TikTok.
Oh, and, I mean, I did once. It is gone.
We've learned, we've grown. But speaking of growing, now that 2018's behind us, what are we looking forward to in 2019?
Sorry, that was dramatic. Animal Crossing on Switch. Animal Crossing on Switch.
Can we talk about Tom Nook enough on this podcast?
That's a meme, but...
I've had to edit this thing, and the amount of times I have edited Tom Nook, it is too much.
Dani takes a shot for every time someone says Tom Nook.
That's why I'm never on the show. I'm just too gone at the end of it.
But I love Animal Crossing. Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Harvest, like all of the sort of farming community sims that are just, you know what? Here, I'm gonna get up on a soapbox for a second. People try to talk down to people who love those types of games, and they're like, "You're not a real gamer." First of all, what even is that? Who cares? Second of all, just enjoy those games. Like, they're relaxing, they're fun. It's like, I'm gonna go catch a butterfly. I'm gonna go for my house. I'm gonna go like collect some artifacts for the museum, and it's fun, and it's just a thing you can whip out when you're having a bad day, and suddenly you feel better because you're best friends with all of the villagers, and it's just lovely. So yeah, I love Animal Crossing, and I cannot wait for the new one to come out.
Yes, I agree with you. I played it on like the old DS one that was like pink, and always like pink and blue and white, the only ones they had. I had so many hours in that. Like it's like not a huge competitive game esport, but like I just love playing something like in between classes or on the airplane, or just like good wholesome things where like I did something. I feel good about myself.
It's fun.
It's funny that I love Animal Crossing so much, playing it on the DS, but I can't figure out Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I mean,
you need to look up a tutorial.
I have, just my two brain cells won't connect.
Michaela, you're so smart, sweetie. You can figure it out.
You are really smart.
No.
I truly believe in you.
Guys,
you'll be fine.
I'm only good when I have a competitive streak, but I'm also, though, really excited for Animal Crossing because I was not a big fan of the iOS app for it.
But it like wasn't even the full game. It's like
I agree with that, but I think they could put Animal Crossing as an app.
Yeah, I think they'd have to fine tune it, but it could happen.
I really want to see Dragon Quest on the App Store.
Ooh,
have you played that, Noelle?
It's
a narrative game. You might like it, but it was on the DS. But I really want, but that's not coming out in 2019. We don't know when that's coming out.
Yeah.
If it's coming out, I suppose. What are you looking forward to, Dani?
Honestly, can't say that I've like looked too deep into all the games coming out. I mean, this whole new year's been crazy, but kind of like I said, I'm excited for new kind of experimental games. I'm a huge fan of like the scroller indie games. I've seen a ton on Switch that are just interesting and artistic, and they're so like it's limitless now. Games can be whatever they want on any format, and with, like I said, VR and the Switch, there's so much that they can do. I want to see new innovative things coming out that isn't just a fighting game or another multiplayer shooter.
Ooh, speaking of that, one game that I'm super excited for this year is Concrete Genie, which I played at E3 this year.
I heard a little bit.
It's really neat. So I actually got the like director of the game because he was just hanging out in the PlayStation Lounge. But it's basically like there's this old town. It's like a fishing town, and it's all polluted now and all gross. And so you play this kid who has this little magic paintbrush, and when you paint these creatures on the walls, they like clear up the town and it's all pretty again. But there's platforming elements, and the art style is really cool, and it's just colorful and beautiful to look at. And so I'm really looking forward to that game because it's sort of off the beaten path of what we usually doing, but it's really creative and just fun. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Me and Noelle over here with like creative side.
And I'm over here like, I want those multiplayer shooters.
I mean, totally valid.
Wait, this is actually super impromptu because I was going to talk about Resident Evil 2 because they're remaking it. So it's going to be like basically a new game. The production value is going to be like Resident Evil 7. And Leon looks super cool, but he's always been super cool. But I'm changing my mind. I want a new... okay, no, it's not, this isn't going to come out in 2019 either. But speaking about the future, you guys have seen Sword Art Online, right? Or the Dot Hack manga?
No, I've heard about it. I've definitely heard about it.
So TDLR, like, put this thing on your head like a VR set, but it intertwines with your brain cells. So if you die in the game, you die in real life. But
it's like AR, VR plus
death.
Sure.
But I would
plus death.
If that were like a game and you knew the consequences, would you do it?
No. Never.
Yes.
Yeah, see it? Thank you.
I
was just saying, I love the experimental stuff.
But you could also, Noelle, you could stay in the village and you can learn cooking skills, and the village is safe. Sorry, that's the most sexist thing I think I've ever said.
I bet, yeah.
But if you didn't want to die, my point being, if you didn't want to risk your life with the monsters and die, you could just live in a virtual magic world.
Yeah.
That's true, which would be very cool. But I don't know. That's honestly like a conversation that my computer science class had last year when Ready Player One came out. Our computer science department took everyone to go see it, which was very nice of them.
Oh, that's really cool.
And when we got frozen yogurt afterward, it prompted a conversation about whether we would want to live our lives in a virtual reality world if that were possible. And it brought up some really interesting conversations about what is living a real life, or like, would that be a real life? Like, would you be actually having those experiences if you were experiencing them in VR as opposed to like real life and that type of thing? So it was, that's a whole other conversation that we don't need to get into, but it's a very interesting implication there, that one. So
Michaela would be the dark elf running around with a sword.
Actually, you're not wrong. In EverQuest, I was a dark elf.
Dark elves are cool, not gonna lie. That's why I play in D&D a lot.
A drought. We love that.
Yeah. I think I want to see this AR VR life or death simulation in 2019. But who's gonna make it? But
I don't want to do that.
Boosted TM.
Then Noelle will be real life Mercy and figure out a way to revive Dani and I in case we die in the game.
Hey, Noelle.
One bio class with all the pre-med I died.
Art major can't relate.
Political science major can pretend I can relate.
Hey, diverse.
Just ever.
But now that you guys have been chatting with us for a bit, I'm sure you've noticed a giant elephant in the room, or perhaps haven't seen it, but you heard it. We are missing Sabrina and Abby.
Oh,
Sabrina is at a team dinner. She's doing swell. She just got hired by 100 Thieves. We're all very happy for her. Round of applause.
So is what?
What?
For those of us who don't know what 100 Thieves is, what is that?
They're a bunch of thieves. There's 100 of them, and it's a gang located in Southern California. And Sabrina had to do 3 trials to get in, so we can't disclose exactly what those trials entail. But she has strong affiliations now with League of Legends after many sacrifices have been made. Just
we're super proud of her, though. She's always been such a light in the industry, and she's moving up and just doing such great things. Obviously, if you haven't followed her, follow her. She's going to do great. We love and support her so much.
And 100 Thieves is an esport organization. Scooter Braun and Drake are co-owners, and Nadeshot is as well. They definitely have their league team. They have Fortnite. They have... I don't know about Overwatch either.
I don't think they do yet. It's still fairly new.
Yeah.
It's still a pretty new org in regards to everything, so they're still getting up and coming.
Their merch
But-
is so sick though. They have that
Yes.
red hoodie with the, oh my god, and that windbreaker. I was gonna buy it, but it's all sold out. So I guess that's what happened when you
I
have
loved
merch.
that tweet of Sabs, like when she was announcing that she was with the team.
Mhm.
She had her like in the sweater, and she looked so
She
cute.
did.
And all the replies, like, I love that. It's so cute.
We support our
We
sisters.
support good merch. Just kidding, and Sabrina.
And Abby isn't here because
She is singing.
only just in the bathroom.
In the shower.
Herself.
She got a lead role in her school's musical, and we can't remember what it is right now. Which
We'll just say it's an NDA, and Abby has not told us.
Yeah.
but
But
Abby's the league, and her first show is the first week of March.
yes,
But she has rehearsals every day. So
she's working so hard. But
They
we
both
also
are.
love it.
and we
We're
are the
so-
3 people with nothing to do. Just kidding. That's not true.
Yes,
But
we love.
we also just kind of wanted to explain that, and we wanted to talk about what we want to do with the podcast. I mean, you guys probably noticed we have cameras. So, new format,
Dani.
hello, faces, and Dani. So, we want to be more consistent, more personal, less serious, because I think that we're all very happy, relaxed, chill people, and maybe now that we can show that off, our high-pitched voices are not as intimidating as they may have
Yeah.
been with.
Yeah, well, we just want to connect with the audiences and not be so just the voices behind a screen. But we're just here. We're just women who love the industry, love games, and we're giving that back to you, giving us a little insight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, just one of us, Dani, with the. But we hope to be more consistent, personal, and just throwing that out there. We
Yeah,
hope-
and feel free to comment, message us, DM us. We don't care. Just let us know if you want to talk about something or you have an issue that you're dealing with or anything like that. Let us know. We're
or if
happy
you
to
want to
help.
get carried, you know.
True. Good. Well, we are boosted for a reason.
Yeah, we're here to boost others. We just charge
Yeah.
what? What's the exchange rate for mythic keys? I don't know right off the top of my head.
Oh my gosh, Ismo is probably under your right now. Look at him.
We have jump scares in 2019. Gizmo!
Surprise!
Wow, I love.
Guys, literally, my dog is a meme. People don't understand. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hurt
He
you.
is. He really is.
Like, look at this guy. Like, he's such a nerd. He's cross-eyed. He has an underbite, and he's only he's never affectionate with me. Like, I don't know how he's sitting on my lap right now. Maybe he just knows that like the camera's on him. But guys, he will not like lay down next to me, kiss me, or hug me. The only time he ever does is when I've been sleeping for a really long time. He'll like lick my face, but I think it's to check if I'm alive. I don't think
Can
it's
you feed me?
Oh my god, something that happened last week. So I accidentally locked my door, and I had to call a locksmith, and Gizmo was in here for 10 hours.
Yeah.
And Dani and
it's
I were
okay.
supposed to hang out, and I texted her, and I was like, bruh, I locked myself out of
Just
my
today's
room.
good.
See, look, he's
Oh,
biting me.
yeah.
I told you, he's not affectionate. He's rabid.
No. He needs a spaz though. He just runs
That's
everywhere.
all
and
he
just jumps
does.
on everything.
And he doesn't know how to play nice with dogs, and he growls, and he's scary,
Yeah.
and he yells. Oh, he's just. But you know what they say? Dogs are like their owners, so I guess I can't blame him too much.
Yes. Ah.
But we hope
Yeah.
everyone who's listening has had a
We do this.
good first 15 days of 2019.
Yes. And if you're back in school, good luck. I know it's hard. Things are busy. School sucks. You got this.
Life sucks like 70% of the time.
But the other 30 is really cool. I
Yeah.
promise.
Once we make it to the other 30.
Yes, true.
Oh
my God. Animal boost!
I know! PETA's gonna come after me. That was a meme in 2018. Did you guys see that PETA thing on Instagram? It was like, use more animal-friendly language. Sorry, I know that this is like a tangent, but I'm just gonna
that
use
was
one.
Don't beat a
was-
dead horse. It's like,
Yeah.
don't feed a horse lettuce.
Or it was like,
That-
instead of like, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, it's like, feed 2 birds with 1 scone. So if you want to be kinder to the animals and not have PETA come take your dog, like me, use animal-friendly language.
Too bad PETA kills a lot of animals.
I saw that article.
Yes.
And now I'm scared. That
Yeah.
poor chihuahua.
Guys, I got a kitten to fall asleep in my lap.
I got a kitten to slap. Okay, animal abuse, how you doing?
I'm on Instagram. Don't give me.
Oh my goodness.
No, Noelle's too nice. I think if anyone were to abuse animals, it'd be Abby. She's not here to defend herself.
Michaela!
I'm just kidding. We all know it'd be me. I take it back.
See, I have really bad luck just perpetually. Like the first day of class in one of my classes, I was telling this guy that I have really bad luck in D&D, and then my water bottle broke and spilled like 21 ounces of hydro onto him. So
Exactly 21 ounces? Did you
Yeah,
measure it out?
my hydro flask is 21 ounces in a bottle, so
Oh,
Sorry.
Poor guy. It's okay.
I know I felt so bad. It was like 9 a.m. too, and I'm just like, I can't do this.
He's like, great, now my day's ruined. Do you know how much
Yeah,
it took
I
me
know.
to get out of bed in the morning and this girl
He
drops her
still
hydro
invited me to his Discord, so we're
That
fine.
is great. He's just gonna flame you now.
I know. It's
It's
in a
like,
D&D
let's keep
Discord.
tabs on her so we could flame her.
Remember that one day that you poured water on me? Yes, it was 2 days.
Actually, my memory's not that short. But
Yeah.
now that we've all checked in,
Yes.
we're about to sign off. My name is
Mhm.
Michaela, Michael with an A. My Twitter is at Michaela, AANN. And on Instagram, it's at Michaela Moriarty.
Noelle?
Hi. Yes, Noelle. Hello. That's my name. And Instagram are Noelle, Noelle Marie_W. So that's me.
And I'm Danielle George. I normally go by Dani George. My Twitter is at DannyGeorge_, and my Twitter is Danny.George with 2 E's at the end. Pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you have a great new year and everything goes well in the coming months. So we will see you soon. Might be some different faces at some different times. So we will be more consistent and be here for you. Bye. Have a good day.